Chapter 6, A Trip to Mars. About the chapter. This is a science fiction story where the children meet an alien and go on a trip to Mars with him. To know what happens next, you have to read the story. Values learned. Science, universe, fictional world. Winters had started and Bharti and Nikhil had come to the village with their parents. One morning, Bharti and Nikhil along with Atul, their uncle's son, were sitting on a rock on the bank of a river and enjoying the lovely view. Vast fields lay stretched across the other side of the river stream. Suddenly, they were blinded by a bright light in the sky. All of them jumped from the rock they were sitting on. They saw the bright light gradually coming to the ground. Then the light switched off. The three children held each other's hand. They were scared and trembling. They saw a small circular aircraft landing on the ground. As they turned to run away, they saw a door open in the aircraft. A small man came out from inside. He was wearing a helmet. As he walked towards them, he removed his helmet. He had a bluish complexion and big bulging eyes. He had very small ears. He was wearing a tight-fitting spacesuit. He smiled at them and put a device on his mouth and said, "Hello." His voice sounded very hoarse. The trio also mumbled, "Hello." He spoke again. "I am from planet Nubis. My name is Nubistrit." "Planet Nubis, but I have never heard of this planet," said Bharti. "It is very, very far from the earth. Humans have not discovered it yet, but we are far advanced than your people are. We have come to the earth many a time. In fact, we have the technology to become invisible," said the man from Nubis. All the three children were very surprised to hear this. Nikhil then came forward and said, "Meet my sister Bharti. We live in a town 200 kilometers away from here. He is Atul. He lives in this village." "Hello," he said. "Why do you speak with the machine on your mouth?" asked Atul. "This is a machine which translates what you speak into my language and what I speak into your language," replied Nubistrit. Atul was so excited that he said, "Please take us to your planet for a visit." "That's not possible because it is very, very far away," said Nubistrit, and added, "But if you want, I will take you to planet Mons, that is Mars, in your language. I have been there many times. We will be back before evening." The three looked at each other and shouted, "Yes, let's go." Nubistrit turned and said, "Come along." All of them ran to the aircraft. Off they went into the blue sky, up and up. They could see the earth from their craft. They were so thrilled and excited that they could hardly speak. The craft was moving at an amazing speed and the ride was so smooth that they did not feel any discomfort. Suddenly, Nubistrit said, "Hello there. Here is the planet Red, all for you." All the three children craned their necks eagerly, and what they saw was a spectacular view of the planet Mars. They were face to face with the red-colored planet. They could see the ridges and mountains. They were awestruck by the sight. The red color that you see is due to oxidized iron dust, informed Nibistret. Mars has a highly varied and interesting terrain. Some of it is quite amazing. Bharti, who was barely able to speak, said softly, Nibistret, do you know that one Martian year has 687 days? One Martian day has 24 hours, 37 minutes and 23 seconds. I have read it in a book. Atul was dumbstruck. Nibistret continued. Mars' surface temperature varies between 27 degrees Celsius to minus 105 degrees Celsius. It is very cold, windy and a lonely place. There are dark rocks and there is no life on Mars. Although most of the Mars resembles nothing more than a rocky desert, there are many features on the planet that are nothing like anything found on the Earth or anywhere else for that matter. If we are to ever live on the surface of the red planet, we will have to do so either living underground or in some kind of domed areas to protect us from the extreme cold and high winds. In addition, we will have to find a way to extract water and oxygen from the icy soil. Nibistret now pointed at a crater and said, another interesting fact about Mars is that it has many extinct volcanoes. Look at this giant volcano. Humans have named it Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons is much larger than Mount Everest that you have on the Earth. It is over 75,000 feet tall and over 35 miles wide at its base. As they were talking, their craft landed on the Martian surface. Nibistret said, let's get down. They got up and began to get down. Suddenly, Bharti heard a loud thud. She got up and switched on the lights. Nikhil was lying on the floor, shouting, come on, let us get down, let us get down. Ma, Baba, Grandpa and Grandma all came running in. Bharti shook him up, worried that something was wrong with him. He woke up with the starred eyes wide open. He asked, where is Nibistret? Everyone laughed. I had almost landed on Mars, said Nikhil sheepishly, rubbing his eyes with both